You gotta know a day. Today we're going to talk about helium. It's the second element on the periodic table, and appropriately enough, the second most common element in the universe. It is the lightest noble gas. Noble gases don't like to react to anything. Lightest meaning it has the smallest nucleus. It only has an atomic weight of about 4, 2 protons, 2 neutrons is how we get there. Its most common isotope is helium-4, which is that 2 protons, 2 neutrons. But there is a helium-3 as well. That is a very uncommon isotope, but it happens. Helium-4, because it has an even number of nuclei, is considered a boson, whereas helium-3, it's got an odd number of nuclei, 2 protons, 1 neutron. It is actually a fermion. Helium exhibits superfluidity, where if you get it really cold at a low pressure, you get this superfluid, where essentially if you get it going through a very small tube, it will not stop. It's going to keep going. There's no viscosity. So it'll seemingly go forever and ever and ever. That's superfluidity, where it doesn't slow down due to viscosity. And because it exists mostly as a gas, it has the lowest boiling point of negative 268 degrees Celsius, where it goes from a liquid into a gas. In fact, it is so cold that liquid helium is actually used to cool MRI machines, which would get crazy hot and melt otherwise if they weren't surrounded by a bunch of liquid helium at that very, very, very low temperature. And most helium comes from something called alpha radioactive decay, where some element, in this instance uranium, loses 2 protons and 2 neutrons. That is called an alpha particle, and it's equal to the nucleus of an helium atom. You just pick up a couple of electrons, and you've got a bona fide helium-4 atom, and you are good to go. So that's helium.